What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this one, man, I wanted to give you guys some gameplay using Fandral, one of the worst speed characters in the game, and to be honest, one of the worst characters overall. Ideally, a character that I would not recommend you be in any kind of a rush to build, because he's not going to do too much for you, either as a support character or a standalone character. For me, I really like all the Asgardians, so I absolutely have to build him. He's in a decent space right now. He's 10,000 in the world, but that's just because no one likes him, because he's really not that useful. The number one problem I have with Fandral as a character is his lack of survivability. He has 3 iframes in his kit. However, the iframes are so small and so short, it's kind of like they're not even there. So that's kind of what I want Netmarble to fix, to be honest. I want longer iframes. I wouldn't say like complete iframes, but slightly longer iframes, and most definitely a guard on one of his skills, because if you take a look at his skills, there's really nothing there but just straight damage. And of course, he has a summon because he is a member of the Warriors 3. However, if you take a look at the other members of the Warriors 3, Hogan, for example, he actually has a decent leadership, 24% increase to all attack. He has his summons, but he also has 2 means of crowd control and 2 summons, and on top of that, an all defense debuff, making him a quite formidable character for something like Shadowland, significantly better than Fandral. And then if you take a look at Vostag, you'll see that this guy has, as you can see right here, damage reflect. On top of that, he also has damage immunity, and he also has his summon. And this skill right here, as you can see, also has a stun. So both of the other members of the Warriors 3 have significantly better kits than this guy right here. So I think that Marble needs to revisit this guy at some point, and at the very least give him a guard or slightly longer iframes if they want to actually make this guy a decent character and someone worth building in this game. But nonetheless, I found something that I was able to do with him, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So let's actually take a look at the build details, and then we'll jump into a little bit of gameplay. As you can see, we have 130 for attack speed, 58% for critical rate, 190 for critical damage, 45% for ignore defense, and 48% for reduced cooldown duration. For his gears, everything is at 20, skills are all at 6, and he actually has a pretty decent 4-star passive, I can't lie. Increased damage by 120% for 2 attacks for 7 seconds on a 20-second cooldown. That's actually pretty respectable, and if he had some way to keep himself alive longer, he would actually be a significantly better character in my eyes. However, this tier 2 passive is not doing enough to do that for him, honestly. That's why I haven't tier 2'd him yet. As you can see right here, I have Power of Angry Hulk on him, but I gave him critical damage, critical rate, and 2 seconds of invincibility. Ideally, I want to change this to 5 seconds to keep him alive a little bit longer. But that being said, guys, let's actually jump into a little bit of gameplay. Alright, boys, the moment of truth, okay? Now, this guy cannot take a hit, so ideally, I want to take on Falcon. Ooh, I wanted to take, oh my goodness, you kidding me? I have half my HP left in literally 5 seconds. Like I said, man, this guy definitely needs a guard or longer iframes. He needs something, okay? He barely has any crowd control. If these guys weren't out here right now, which I get it, the Warriors 3, they should ideally have their summons at all time, but he's virtually useless if he can't crowd control the enemy to death. And I really gotta take out Bucky. Okay, so in a 3-on-1 situation, ideally this is very favorable for me, and I would be really confident here if I didn't have like what, less than a third of my freaking HP left. So we gotta like stay on this guy. I love the 4. I think it looks really cool, and I think we might just win this. Yo, Hogan just stunned him. It's over. Oh my goodness, I am so happy. Look at that, guys, a minute. So his DPS is definitely not low. It's just his survivability is so low that you can't get anything really done with the character. But I'm really happy that I can check yet another Asgardian off my list of characters that I've never been able to do anything with in this game. But that is all for this one, guys. Like always, thank you so much for watching. I know some of you guys are not a fan of these type of videos. You want to see the meta type characters. From time to time, I like to switch it up on you guys, man. And I think this is a nice change of pace for anyone out there who's a super fan of some of these low tier characters. showing you guys some of the things that you could ideally be doing with them, because if I can do it, you can do it. I'm out, guys. Peace.